Going everybody, welcome to Ark Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an Ark, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Ark Basics. I'm Phlinger, and today we're going to be talking about, well, I didn't realize I didn't have one of these up on the channel, so now I'm putting one up on the channel. We're going to be talking about the Deinonychus, or the fluffy raptor. Whichever way you want to call it, that's what it is. All right, but these guys, they are actually very, very cool. They have generally the exact same stats, or the stat breakdown of Raptor. They have a little bit more health, but not much. They have about the same weight, the same melee damage, the same stamina, all of those things. So, yeah, plan accordingly, because these things, they can be rather squishy, but also they are so much more maneuverable than a regular raptor, which means they can last quite a bit longer. Now, when I say they're so much more maneuverable, they are generally faster in just regular running speed than a raptor. They also have a glide that you can do. They also have a wall climb. Another special ability these guys have is their ability to climb walls. Not like a Thylacoleo, they more jump up the wall. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, you can actually kind of vault right up the walls. But it does take some getting used to, and I would encourage you to practice on it quite a bit, because it can be very cool, and it does increase your maneuverability, which is actually very, very awesome on these guys. All right, now the abilities these guys have, let me show you. If you are just sitting on the back of them, on the back of the highest level one, which one is it? I believe it's the one I'm on. No, 149. Okay, so we have to get on the back of the highest level one. Here we go. And by pressing C, you can roar, which gives a 40-second buff to their melee damage and their run speed. It's really, really cool. So that's on the alpha buff that they can give each other. Also, let me get that saddle back to this one right here. Thank you. Dude, I'm stuck in the tails. Okay. Guys, let me out of the tails. Thank you. Okay, so now that we've got this one, come over like this. And then let's get him back out of here. And they have a charge up jump, which initiates the glide. All you do is hold the jump button, and then bam, and then it'll start with the glide on there. So you can also do that while you're running. So all you do is just kind of hold the jump button a little bit. You don't get as much distance and glide power as you would if you were stationary, but it is rather easy to do. All you do is just hold the jump button and then release it while you're going like that, and it will initiate the glide and take you up very, very far. It's very cool. All right, how you jump and latch onto things, and strange enough, these guys, they can latch on to the strangest things. All you do is just jump up and then kind of hold the jump button, and then they'll just keep pouncing. But if you just jump up and let go, they'll just latch on just like this. But unlike a Thylacoleo, they can't turn around on mid-climb. And apparently I just teleported myself to... Is this 50-50? I just bugged out the game by on a Deinonychus. Yeah, so that's a great basics video. So yeah, you could bug it out just a little bit and teleport yourself to 50-50. Good thing 50-50 has carrots on Valguero. That's pretty good. All right, another amazing special ability of the Deinonychus is their ability to latch on and just cause just as much mayhem and chaos as possible by biting and then causing a whole bunch of dots. So all you do is just, whenever you see that, you jump, and then you just kind of hold your position there. It will attack you, but you can latch onto again, and you can just keep biting as well, and the entire thing is dependent on your stamina. You can hold on as long as your stamina is going, which means you generally need to increase your stamina quite a bit. 450 is just not enough for this guy, but yeah. Once we get our stamina, we can latch back on. Whoop. and then we can just make this guy have a really bad day. Now, this dot attack of theirs is actually rather impressive. You can do a lot of different things with this, and it is completely determined by, their overall health pool, which means that against things like the dragon, which you can absolutely take it up against the dragon, it will deal a ton of damage. Now, a Deinonychus pack, they are really good against the dragon, but their low health kind of hurts them in the long run. So if you would like to go up against it, I would recommend having a different army, or, just go up with it by yourself so where you don't have to deal with all of your other Deinonychus dying in the process. And they also are able to chase down just about anything and dish out a ton of damage. Although harvesting up things, well, that's not really in their forte. I mean, they do get a hell of a lot of meat out of whatever they harvest, but you're going to be running into that weight limit very, very quickly. So, yeah, once again, plan it accordingly. All right, now when idle, raptors, or the fluffy raptors, the Deinonychus, they will give you, as they lay out their eggs, because they have a regular special power is what I'm trying to get to. They actually will be laying just regular raptor eggs. All right, regular raptor eggs give you, the green kibble, which is not super good. All right, but when you breed them, let me show you. When you breed them, you end up getting fertilized Deinonychus eggs, which these things right here have a amazing ability, and this is one of the easiest ways of getting kibble early on is this right here, consumable, crafted food. Yeah, it's the required egg for extraordinary kibble. So, yeah, these guys are very, very cool when it comes to that. Now, how do you get the regular raptors or fluffy raptors, Deinonychus? Well, you cannot just go out and knock them out and tame them. You have to go gather their eggs up a certain way and then come and hatch them. And let me show you how to do it. Now, the easiest way to do it early game is with a Pteranodon. So we'll use that. Scattered throughout different parts of the map, usually down in the southeastern part, and then also over in just the straight up eastern part of the Valguero map, you'll be able to stumble upon these areas down here. Now, when you come down here, if you're looking for a Deinonychus pack, what you're going to want to do is spot a unicorn while you're taming basics. Okay, or while you're recording basics. Yeah, but no, one of the easiest ways of finding them is, one, you'll see a bunch of them running around. You'll see groups of like 3 or 5 running around, like right here. There's a group. Usually, that means that there is going to be a nest in the area. Let's see if we can actually get down here without getting ganked, because they will jump on you and then give you the dot that they love applying to everything. Is it up top? Did they fall down? Okay, so this one doesn't have them. Not all of them have them. A bunch of them do, but not all of them do. And then a regular raptor chasing a horse off a cliff. That's always fun. Alright, but one of my favorite spots to actually go get them here, let me take you there, so where there's very little guesswork. Up here, you'll be able to find them sporadically in different spots all around. Now, if you want to okay, here's one right here. But if you want to definitely find one, one of the easiest spots to actually go is around about 50, 80. Up there, actually, no, it's about 65, 85. Right up along there, you'll see a little path that goes up, and then there's a little spot. I'll show you that here in just a little bit. But yeah, this is what their nests look like. And usually these guys, they're out picking fights with just about everything around them. See, that guy over there is eating a sheep. There's got a couple kangaroos it's going to get aggroed on, and then it's going to bring it back over by its nest. Oh, no, it's going to drag it away. Good job, kangaroo. All right, good. Be a distraction for me. Okay, so now while that's going, now all we have to do is just hop off. Make sure we're not going to get eaten. We were going to get eaten. He's going back to chasing the Procoptodon. Very aggressive little dudes. I'm just saying. Come
Somebody definitely peed in their Cheerios. All right, so now we get this. Get this. Poop to make sure that we're displaying dominance over the area. And then let's get out of here. Now we've got that, and it's very, very simple. So this is a level 100 Deinonychus egg. Not too bad at all. Now let me get up here, and I'll show you my favorite spot for actually getting eggs. All right, now one of the easiest ways to find it is way over here. Okay, yeah, so we are actually up in the 95. So about 55, 95. And then you find these lakes, and then you find this little path. You follow the path all the way up here, and it's just leading you to the Deinonychus area. Or Deinonychus, whichever way you want to pronounce it. And you'll notice there's a whole bunch of these guys just kind of roaming around the area, terrorizing everything. And you'll notice that there is a ton of just little eggs just dotted around the area. I believe I've actually... Yeah, in the recent little bit, I've been up here and gathered up a whole bunch of eggs. Normally, there's at least 3 to 5 nests up here. All depends on how much there is. And if there's not a bunch of nests up here, bring something up here, and you could just clear out a bunch of the parasaurs, stuff like that, and you'll eventually get the Deinonychus to spawn up here, and there'll be a whole bunch. But if early game, you're looking for an easy one, it's like a little mosh pit up there. They're always chasing around something up there. Bring a Trondon up there and get it. I would not recommend going on foot unless you got a lot of bolas, very fast reflexes, and a couple parachutes to help save you from jumping off the edge, because when these guys get a hold of you, it hurts, and it hurts bad. Yeah, so plan accordingly. I would prefer and recommend taking a Pteranodon, personally. But one of the easiest ways to actually initiate a kibble area for these guys is just have a whole bunch of females surrounded by a male. I've seen it once. I've seen ones where you have the males, like 3 males that you turn on breeding, and then all the females in a big tower with an elevator that goes up and down in between them. That way there you can breed a whole bunch. It's very effective. I've also seen ones that are like this. I've also seen ones that are just round, where you've got all the female Deinonychus around, shelling out the eggs while the males are in the center. There's all sorts of different colorful ways I've seen Deinonychus breeding pens, but it's the easiest way of actually getting extraordinary kibble. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, but that just about covers about everything. Oh, one last thing. When you're hatching these things, it does require either air conditioners or a couple campfires. I would plan accordingly. You can generally hatch them with a couple campfires. It's not too bad. But yeah, right here it's just, yeah, oh, my air conditioners are right there, that's why. Right here. Oh, sorry, we're gonna hatch some rocks as well. But yeah, it's too cold, which means all you do is need a campfire to bring up the temperature, and there you go. So yeah, you can do it. You can go grab a Pteranodon early game, grab a Deinonychus egg, and then hatch it early game, so where you have a Deinonychus by easily level 40. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then also their saddle is let's see, is crafted in your inventory, and it is 65 fiber, 110 wood, 110 hide, and 20 wood. It is learnable at level 32. So before you can even put the saddle on the Trondon, you can make a Deinonychus saddle. It is very easy. So yeah. Anyway, I hope the video helps you out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody.